Good morning and welcome to our second computer class. Here we are going to discuss about input and output devices. In first part we have seen that computer system, what is computer system, what is your input, what is process and what is output. Now in this class we are going to learn about different input and output devices. The main components which carry out the basic operation of computers are your keyboard, mouse, CPU and monitor. Okay. Beside these components, there are some additional parts which are attached with the computer, and these parts are known as your peripherals. Yes, peripherals. Now example, printer, scanner, modem, even your keyboard, mouse, all the devices attached with the computer are called peripheral. Okay. Now there is a fact file. This is the picture of Vinod Dham. Okay. He is popularly known as the father of Pentium processors. Pentium processor, this is the Pentium processor which is inside your CPU. Okay. And he is known as your father of Pentium. Now we will talk about input device. Now basically what is in? In means your inside. So when we are going to put something inside the computer is done by your input devices, and when we are getting something from computer, that are your output devices. When we enter data and instructions through devices, that devices are called as your input devices. Commonly used input device is your keyboard with the 104 keys. Now again one fact file. He is Sir Christopher Lantham Sholes. Okay, he is regarded as the inventor of your QWERTY keyboard. This QWERTY layout is designed by how alphabets will be placed in your keyboard. This layout, this design is done by your Sir Christopher Lantham Sholes. That's why he is known as your father of keyboard. The other input devices are your mouse, this is your mouse, this is your trackball and your light pen. Okay, all these three devices are known as your pointing device because we are not going to type anything with that. We are going to point anything with that. So this is your mouse, trackball and light pen, known as your pointing devices. Now some common input devices which we are going to use, like keyboard. Keyboard is your used to type. Okay. Keyboard has 104 keys. Yes. It is grouped into 4 types of keys. You can see it here. 4 different colors are there. Like your blue color is for function key, one color. Okay. Then next is your green color for your typing alphabets. So these are your typing keys. Okay, alphabet keys, green color. Third is your brown color. This is your number key. It presents in 2 parts. The third color. Then your fourth color is your control keys, that purple color. Shift, Control, Alt, Windows. This is your control keys. These are your navigation keys, which are in your yellow color, navigation keys. Okay, and arrow keys. So we are going to see it. Typing keys, yes, in green colors. Then numeric keys, first type हो गया. Function keys, this is your second category. Navigation keys, arrow keys. Okay, and your control keys. Now mouse. Mouse is your handheld pointing devices. okay, which controls the movement of your cursor. It is used to point and select objects. Now this is your second input device. First we have seen keyboard, then we have seen your mouse, and now it's done for your microphone. So microphone is used to record voice, music, sound in your computer system. Like my sound is also coming through your microphones. These microphones works due to this sound card inside your computer on the motherboard. This is your sound card. And microphone is used in any other devices also, like in your hearing aids. Okay. Like in telephones, when your voice is going on, this is because of microphone. In tape recorders, okay, record when we are going to record anything. Then in your karaoke systems and hearing aids, microphones are used. Some more input devices. Okay, touchpad, yes, it is present in your laptops. This controls the movement of your pointer with the finger. Then touch screen. Screen is sensitive to touch. This you have seen in ATM machines and in your mobile phones. Some monitors are also touch screen. Then your light pen which can write on a computer, and this can be done only on the CRT monitors and used by your graphic designers or your fashion designers to design something directly on the computers. So special type of pens, light pens, are used with CRT monitors. Then your digital camera, again input device. Okay, digital camera. Then your photos, videos taken with the digital camera are stored in a memory card or memory chip inside the camera. This is the picture of your memory card or the memory chip, which is also known as your SD card. We are going to attach the digital camera to the CPU to transfer photographs into the computer. Then your web camera. Web camera is your capturing still images and live videos, like you are going to use the web camera for your online classes. Then scanner. Scanner reads the text or the pictures printed on the paper and translate the information into the computer's language. Okay, this is your flat bed scanner. This scanner is known as your flat bed scanner. Three types of scanners are there. First is your flat bed scanner, then your sheet fed scanner. This is, you have to put a sheet there and close the lid. Here you are going to insert the sheet inside the scanner. Sheet fed, you have to feed the sheet. And third is your handheld scanner, which is also known as your barcode reader. You have seen it in your supermarkets for preparing bills. Now this is the fact file. Dr. Douglas Engelbart, he is known as a father of mouse. Father of keyboard is your Latham Scholes. Okay, Christopher Lamb. So this is the picture of Dr. Douglas Engelbart. Now trackball. What is trackball? Ball is on the upside and we are going to move this ball. Pointer will be moving on the screen. So similar to your mouse, it is also your pointing device. This is your barcode scanner which we have seen in the malls and supermarkets for making bill. This is your barcode. Now we will talk about output devices. Output devices are used to display data that we input into the computer, and after processing the result will be on the output devices. Most commonly used output device is your monitor. The output we get on the monitor is known as your soft copy. Three types of monitors are there, or two types. In your book you will get three types. One is your CRT monitors, second is your LCD monitors, and third is your LED monitors. So CRT monitors and LCD monitors produce sharp images, but LCD monitors have advantage of being much thinner, lighter, and it consumes less electricity. While your CRT monitors consumes more electricity, they are heavier in size. Okay. Now name the monitors. Yes, CRT, LCD and your LED. Now it's time for your speakers. Speakers means the devices through which you are going to hear sound, listen music. Sometimes CPU is having their internal speakers. Like you have observed in a laptop is having their internal speakers. No need to put any other speakers. Sometimes we make more sound than we are going to attach external speakers through your wires, or sometimes you have observed that Bluetooth speakers are there which will be attached with the CPU without wires. So speakers output device. That printer is again output device. The output comes on the paper and this output is known as your hard copy. When it is printed on the paper, it is called as your hard copy. The most commonly used printers are your dot matrix printer, inkjet printer and laser printers. Dot matrix printers work like a typewriter and it creates a noise. Inkjet printers produces high quality image on the paper and it sprays the ink and the ink is wet droplets on the paper. It can print in black and white as well as your colored pictures. Now laser printers uses laser beam and dry ink. Laser beams and dry ink to print. Very fast, produces high quality output. It can also produce black and white as well as your colored printer. Now the fact file laser printer was developed or invented at Xerox. Xerox is a name of a company in 1969 by your Gary Starkweather. Gary Starkweather. This is the picture of Gary Starkweather who has designed or invented this laser printer. Now one activity is there for those who are having printer at home. Those who are not having printer at home, don't worry at all. Observe the activity here only. Open MS Paint, draw scenery, fill colors, save your file. Click on Paint button, select Save option and specify the file name. And then click on Again print button, click on print. Now you have to select the printer name, then select the number of copies, click on all. Why? Because you want to print all the copies. If you want to print any one page, you will click on pages, write down page number and then click on print. Do this activity with the help of your parents. Now the processing devices. We have talked about input devices, output devices. Now it's turns for your processing device. As in human body, brain controls our body. Same manner in CPU. CPU is your brain of computer. So CPU controls your all the devices. CPU is divided into three parts. First part is your memory unit, second part is your control unit and third part is your ALU. First the data goes through your input devices into the CPU. Memory unit transfer it to the control unit transfer it to ALU. Again ALU data is transferred by your control unit and again control unit passes on to memory unit and the output will be received. Short form is MU, that is memory unit, CU control unit and ALU arithmetic logic unit. Control unit works like a traffic policeman. Traffic policeman controls all the traffic, like CU also manages all the operations of the computer. Now points at the glance. Revise the points which we have learned in the lesson. A computer is an electronic device which accepts data and instructions given by the user and gives the desired output. Physical part of a computer which can be touched and seen are called hardware. Software is a set of instructions that enable hardware to work in a desired manner. Devices through which we enter data and instructions is called input devices. Devices that displays input and result which we get after processing are called output devices. CPU has three parts: MU, memory unit, arithmetic logic unit, that is ALU, and control unit, that is your CU. That's all for today. Stay safe, stay at home and read this lesson twice. If you are not having a book, repeat this video twice. Okay, you will be finding all the information in the video. So bye bye for now. Goodbye.